It's all right. It's me. It's me. Look, at last we're here. The Tower of Dawn.
Welcome back, everyone. With that last cutscene that we just saw, we should have unlocked the final dialogue option for Farah. So let's try and see if we can trigger it. Do we have to get closer? Is that not how that works? Alright, I guess we'll try again when we get inside. But yeah, that is the Tower of Dawn, and all we have to do is go past this gate. Inside there's going to be an elevator that will take us right to the hourglass. This section over here is kind of like the calm before the storm, because once we go inside there's going to be a major combat section that we have to deal with before we can actually get past the elevator. So over here, this parkour is really nothing we haven't seen before. It's a lot more simplistic compared to the ones that we were doing a couple of days ago. The last couple of days, rather. Oh god, but what? How did that not work? Alright, we just have to do this again, I guess. Oh, and if you guys remember, before we fell down to the prison yesterday, over here is another sand cloud if you need it. And I think there'll be one more sand cloud before we go into the elevator. So that's just to make sure we get ourselves nice and geared up before we go into the combat section. Oh, and before we do that, I really like this ambience over here. You can hear it in the background. It's like there's a storm brewing. You can hear all the gusts of the wind. Just all of that's just coming from the tower.
The Tower of Dawn.
And I think this switch doesn't have a timer. The door will only close once you step inside. I think it doesn't even close after you step inside. Okay. And I guess with this door being open, you can go back outside and back to that fountain to get some more health if you need it. Wait, actually you don't, because inside we have another health upgrade. And here's one more sand cloud, just to make sure we are nice and rested. And out we have a full dagger going into the elevator. And over here is another health upgrade.
Come with me, please.
No, you go.
Oh, and there's an interesting dialogue after we get this health upgrade.
Farah, how long have I been...
Gone? What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Yeah, so Farah doesn't know that the health upgrade is in there. So that's probably some sort of weird dimensional hopping that we just did.
Of what? Not everything is a trap, you know.
Alright, let me try to trigger that dialogue once again. Oh, never mind, I guess not. Alright, so this elevator, this is basically just a gauntlet. There's going to be waves and waves of enemies that will continue to come towards us, and we have to take out all of them before this elevator can reach the top. And this section is basically the reason why I don't take any upgrade to the dagger, because that way I can use the Mega Freeze more than once. Whereas if you took the upgrades, then you have to recharge your dagger all the way down, all the way back up from like tens and tens, which is going to take forever. So right now, I'm at 5 power tanks. That means I need to take out 10 enemies before I can use the Mega Freeze again. And all the principles that we have, and all the principles that we have learned so far continue to apply. Don't get surrounded. Make sure we take out anything that can threaten Farah before we take out anything else. So, outside of just how many enemies there is, it's pretty straightforward. It's just incredibly tedious of a section because there are so many enemies. And feel free to use all your dagger's powers. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that made it a lot easier. Because this is the last section that we'll be using the dagger for. After this section, we are going to lose the dagger. And we don't get it back until the end of the game. And by that point, there's no point to using the dagger anymore. Wait, what? What is going on? That's not supposed to happen.
Try
Wait a
that
minute.
lever.
Yeah, but I can't jump up the ladder. What? Something's not right. Hold on. Oh, this might be one of those frame rate things. This is bad. Hold on. Is there a way I can fix this? There's no way I can fix this, right? this might be a problem. What about if I try to do it from over here? I can't scale this. Damn it, stupid game, man. Alright, hold on, let me go and try to see if I can find a fix. Alright, I did some messing around and hopefully this time it worked. Alright, yes, it worked now. Nice. Yeah, so basically what happened was that because the newer computers, they run at a much faster speed and that basically messes up with the logic of the
The
game.
hourglass is nearby. I can feel it.
Feel it how?
I can't explain it.
Alright, let me try it again and see if I can trigger that dialogue from Farah. That's weird, I think. Didn't it require that cutscene in order to
Right.
trigger? Oh, there we go.
They're green.
Are they? I'm sorry. Was I staring?
It's all right.
Yeah, so that's the last progression of your relationship with Farah. So if you remember when I tried to do it at the bath, she said she doesn't want you staring, but this time she's actually okay with it now because your relationship has progressed.
There's no one here.
And over here,
Get on top of the hourglass.
yeah, I'm on it. You just need to do some basic parkour over here, and that'll take you all the way to the top.
You did it! Take the dagger. Strike it into the center of the dome.
My father's army sacked your palace, captured you as a slave.
What?
You have every reason to hate me.
What are you talking about?
Now you want me to trust you.
Go on! There's no time!
Give me the dagger.
The dagger! He must not get the dagger!
I had faced my enemy. I had looked into his eyes, and I had lost everything. A tomb.
You were there. The dagger was in your hand. Why did you hesitate? You think you're cleverer than everybody, but you're just like the rest of them. Those soldiers, all they can do is fight, destroy. Why did I trust you? Why didn't you trust me? Ow!
Sorry.
Where are you?
I'm right here.
Hold my hand. Don't let go. I didn't mean what I said.
No. You're right. All that's happened is my doing. I wanted honor and glory. I brought this on us.
You are brave and good. If this tomb is to be ours, at least the dagger will be buried with us. And we are together. What is it?
Nothing.
You're trembling.
I just don't like close spaces. There must be some way out of here.
When I was small, my mother taught me a secret word. She said that when I was afraid, all I had to do was speak that word, and a magic door would open. I've never told that to anybody.
I can see why. It's the most childish thing I've ever heard of. What was the word?
Kakolukiam.
Kakolukiam. You did that, didn't you? Farah? Ho!
This area kind of reminds me of the health upgrade, doesn't it? With all these like little curtains and everything. But yeah, because the Vizier blew us away with his little sandstorm effect, so now the rest of the game is basically us working our way back to the hourglass and finally shutting it off for good. And this is a really long staircase.
Where are you?
Isn't it beautiful?
Isn't what beautiful? Where are you?
And over here we have a new puzzle for us to work with. So the way this...
Only we could stay here. What are you doing?
I'm looking for you!
So the way this water puzzle works, you want to go towards the door that triggers this water splashing sound. So if you go away from it, then that splashing sound goes away. So you want to go over here, go through this door, and once you go through the doors that have a splashing sound a certain amount of times, then you'll reach the end of the puzzle.
If only we could stay here.
Farah?
Shall we take a bath?
What are you talking about? Where are you? Where are you?
Take me in your arms.
I don't see you. What the?
Yeah, see,
Alright,
like that we are on the second
ridiculous.
floor. No, it's not ridiculous. This is
Farah?
cool. What do you mean?
Just take me in your arms.
Who are you talking to?
Why do you act so distant?
Farah?
It's beautiful. Come on.
Was it real, that magical cavern? If it was a dream, then it was a dream we both shared. I know it was. Oh no!
I don't know about that dream being real or not, but that stain in your pants is definitely real. But yeah, so Farah has taken our weapons, and instead she left us her medallion that we'll be keeping for the rest of this game and the rest of the next games.
Oh no.
And over here we have our final sword upgrade inside this little ray shield over here. And with a sword upgrade comes a new puzzle that we get to work with. So this is the same. This is kind of the same light puzzle that we were doing in the Halls of Learning, except this time we only have one level, and the trick is to not use up all these mirrors. So some of these mirrors are fake, and you don't want the light to bounce across the entire room. You only want enough mirrors to bounce the light from the source to this power node over here in order to disable the shield. So let me see if I can remember how this actually works. So we don't want this one. Wait, no. Yes, we want this one. Yep. I think we take this one, bounce it off over here. And then one of the pillars, we need to intercept it somehow. Or maybe... Let me try and see if I can... You go the other way. Maybe I should have gone the other way. Wait, no, I can't. That doesn't work. Okay. So this one we need to have it, and that means we need to. Can I take it over here? Oh, I see. So I use this one to intercept where the other one is pointing. Okay. Okay, so this one bounces it to the switch. So all I need to do is find a way to... Oh, there we go. Yep. And then line up this one. And then pull it towards the shield. There we go. Then we have our final sword upgrade. And this one is the strongest sword by far. So in addition to being able to take down all the weakened walls in one hit, it can also take out enemies without the need of retrieving sand with the dagger. So anything that comes into contact with this sword will just disintegrate. And that's basically how the game allows us to progress and fight the monsters without the dagger. You see all of these guys are just disintegrating. Alright, so I think I'll take a stop over here. Sorry about that technical difficulty I was having earlier. But come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be climbing our way from the outside of the Tower of Dawn, and we'll be doing that to climb our way back into the treasure vault. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.